Well, I might have a new favorite sheriff. Don't worry, Grady. You're still my favorite sheriff.
This is Cheryl Williams. She's 46 years of age. She's a cranker.
But you have a competitor. It's Tommie Johnson III out of Oklahoma County, Oklahoma. And he is awesome. And I'm going to show you why in this video. And this has a lot to do with gun rights. Hello out there. I am trying to get through.
With his powerful brainwaves cradled in the warmth of reasoning, it's time for Johnny Walker Dredd to straighten you out on a thing or two. Emanating all the way from exciting Las Vegas, Oklahoma, it's the Johnny Walker Dredd Show.
Well, before I show you that clip about gun laws, let's see the humanity in Tommie Johnson III.
We're live.
It's a sad day for the Oklahoma County Sheriff's Office. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I was gonna keep it together for you. It's a sad day for the Oklahoma County Sheriff's Office.
One of his deputies got killed. He's completely heartbroken over it, but like a true man, he tries to keep it together because he knows how important that is.
We had two deputies that were serving papers, lockout papers. Contacted the individual at the front door, then went around to the back door, and that's when the shooting began. Shot the first deputy. The second deputy tried to get that deputy out of the way of gunfire, and then he was struck as well. They were both rushed to the hospital, as you can imagine. After that, the suspect, took off eastbound. I'm sorry, just give me a minute. The pursuit ended in Tinker Air Force Base.
Some of you are thinking, oh, he's faking this. Hang on.
Entrance, and the suspect was taken into custody. Law enforcement it's a tight community, and I'm so thankful. They were screaming across the state for my guys.
So, I know what you're thinking now. Oh, you must be one of them bootlickers. That's Tommie Johnson, and he's upset over his deputies being shot, but he doesn't care about the public, the people. Okay? Hang on to that thought.
Well, now, along comes the state of Oklahoma, and we have multiple sheriff departments that have basically said, hey, listen, we've read ATF's new pistol brace rule. We know that this is only a rule. It is not a law. Candidly, it infringes upon our citizens' constitutional rights.
Yeah, Oklahoma sheriffs are not going for that Biden crap. Yeah.
And candidly, we're not going to help you enforce it. Now, enter into the picture Oklahoma County Sheriff Tommie Johnson III, because Sheriff Johnson decided to go one step further and post this video. So without further ado, let's roll the tape.
I'm Oklahoma County Sheriff Tommie Johnson III, and I would like to clearly state my intentions concerning my deputies enforcing ATF Final Rule 2021 R-08F regarding the use of stabilizing braces on pistols. On Friday, January 13th, the United States Department of Justice released a new rule prohibiting the use of stabilizing braces on pistols. Currently, there are millions of pistols with stabilizing braces in use in the United States. According to the Oklahoma State statute, local law enforcement personnel cannot enforce a rule established by the DOJ, as opposed to a federal law established by Congress. This state statute creates a contradiction. Therefore, I have instructed my deputies, if you encounter someone in possession of a pistol with a stabilizing brace during a low-level incidental contact, like a traffic stop, traffic collision, or a motorist assist, deputies are not to take any action in regard to enforcement of ATF Final Rule 2021 R-08F. If a deputy encounters someone in possession of a pistol with a stabilizing brace while committing a crime with that weapon, that person will be arrested and prosecuted as allowable by state and federal law. In other words, if a deputy encounters someone with a pistol equipped with a stabilizing brace, they will take no action against that person, unless that person is using the weapon in the commission of a crime. Additionally, I will not allow my deputies to participate in any enforcement action or confiscation pertaining to the ATF Final Rule 2021 R-08F or anything similar enacted in the same manner. I'm Sheriff Tommie Johnson III, and like all the men and women here at the Oklahoma County Sheriff's Office, I am proud to serve you.
Yeah, Oklahoma. Strong.
Okay. That was just beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. Anyway, so thank you very much to Sheriff Johnson. Now, as you can see, similar to what we saw in Arkansas, the state of Oklahoma, perhaps in a very Nostradamus-like fashion, saw some of these problems coming. And through Senate Bill 631, they passed what is now known as Oklahoma Statute 1289.24E of Title 21. That is the statute that makes the state of Oklahoma a Second Amendment sanctuary state. What exactly does that law read? Well, the Oklahoma law reads, any federal, state, county, or municipal act, law, executive order, administrative order, court order, rule, policy, or regulation ordering the buyback, confiscation, or surrender of firearms, firearm accessories, or ammunition from law-abiding citizens of this state shall be considered an infringement on the rights of citizens to keep and bear arms. And I'm about to get misty-eyed once again. That is how the state of Oklahoma has protected its citizens' Second Amendment rights. So we are beginning to see this trend here where, despite the fact that we're seeing state governments and the federal government reaching out in some of the most desperate fashions humanly possible, trying to disarm you, the lawful and responsible gun owner nationwide, we are beginning to see sheriff's departments and other law enforcement agencies significantly push back. Now, there is a very positive sign here, and it's actually on multiple levels. Number one, let us first remember the source of this opinion, because these are the very people that are tasked with keeping our communities safe. These are the very people who understand what it takes to commit crimes, why crimes are committed, how crimes are committed, and what we can do to prevent further commission of crimes. Now, it should come as a shock to nobody that they do not support any of these types of legislation because, well, these types of legislations don't solve the crime problem, now does it? More importantly, though, that while the sheriff's primary goal is to keep our community safe, an equally important yet secondary role is to ensure and protect the rights and privileges of all of its citizens. So to Sheriff Johnson and everyone else in the state of Oklahoma, the state of Arkansas, the state of Illinois, the state of Washington, everyone who has authored a letter here to one of your elected officials, or in this instance, straight to the federal government and said, hey, these laws are unconstitutional and we ain't enforcing them. Congratulations to you. You are the ones that are truly taking your job seriously. Listen, you may have more questions about ATF's pistol brace rule or all the sheriffs telling ATF to go pound sand. And if you do, you guys should know the drill by now. You can always contact us at WashingtonGunLaw.com, or you can call us directly at 425-765-0487. Now, in the meantime, let's remember, part of being a lawful and responsible gun owner, like we talk about all the time here at Washington Gun Law, is to know what the law is in every situation and how it applies to you in any instance that you may find yourself. Until next time, thanks for watching, and stay safe.
All right, I do recommend that you go and subscribe to his channel. It's called Washington Gun Law, and I'll have a link in the description below. The one thing I don't understand is that these braces, as far as I can tell, don't seem to be used in crime a lot. Is this a problem? I don't recall ever seeing them used in crimes. Just about every one I've seen, the person just pulls out a handgun and starts shooting. So what is it that they're so afraid of? I have no idea. But at any rate, you need to talk to your state representatives and see if you can come up with something passed that's similar to our state bill. Like my video and subscribe to my channel. And go Sooners. Beat Texas.